They all took control of their careers in an independent way. They took risks, and they had great financial success, great professional success because of that. And of course, with that comes criticism. When Floyd bought out his contract from Top Rank for $750,000, people thought he was crazy. When Mikey Garcia sat on the sidelines for 2.5 years to get his independence, people thought he was crazy. Who think that Deontay is crazy, and he's got his critics. But the reality is, he's in charge of his career. He has demonstrated loyalty, but not the kind of loyalty that some of you think. There's not a choice between loyalty and financial success. Showtime would never expect loyalty at the expense of long-term financial success. So the reality is, he's made a decision which guarantees financial success for a long, long time. And he's not avoiding the big fights. Deontay isn't the one who walked away from the Tyson Fury rematch. He isn't the one who walked away from the Tyson Fury purse bid. He isn't the one imposing conditions on big fights. Can you guys imagine for a moment if Deontay said, anybody who fights me has to sign for 3 or 4 fights with Showtime and PBC. Yet, those are the conditions that are being imposed for him. So to the extent that he has decided that he is his own man, retaining his independence, he's going to retain control. That is something to be respected, admired, and celebrated, not criticized. I'm not going to go into detail, but rest assured that Deontay has made a choice that demonstrates both loyalty and will be financially lucrative for a long, long time. And regardless of Showtime has plenty of money, we're not going anywhere. We have been the home of the best boxing for quite some time. We've been the leader in the sport, and we're not going anywhere. We're going to remain at the head of the class for a long, long time to come. In the words of Mark Twain, to paraphrase, rumors of our demise have been greatly exaggerated. So that brings us to where we are today. The heavyweight championship is back on Showtime with Dominic Breazeale, experienced, powerful, and above all, motivated. It's no secret that there is a personal rivalry between the two of them. This is not going to be, I predict, the kind of friendly promotion that we saw in the Fury fight. There's genuine animosity here. These guys are professionals, but there is also a emotional rivalry, which you will see very quickly. This is a high-quality fight. This is the heavyweight championship on Showtime, Barclays Center, May 18th. Thank you.
Before I introduce the fighters, and you'll hear a word from them, let me introduce their corners. Start with the challenger. He's being trained by a man.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Deontay Wilder press conference. I'm watching it as I'm making this video, and it's disgusting, guys. And I'm a huge supporter of Deontay Wilder. Maybe I might be wrong in this situation, but me watching this is rubbing me the wrong way. Me watching this is rubbing me the wrong way. I feel like Deontay Wilder is letting these guys take advantage of him. Steven Espinoza. You just heard Steven Espinoza give a long speech why Deontay Wilder should refuse the $100 million and continue to fight on Showtime. He feels like 3 fights is going to steal Deontay Wilder away from Showtime. Deontay Wilder needs to stick to Showtime, be loyal. He guarantees Deontay Wilder he's going to make a large amount of money. He says Deontay Wilder is a free man. He referenced Mikey Garcia leaving Top Rank. He referenced Floyd Mayweather leaving Top Rank. They pretty much just dissed Top Rank, but this isn't Top Rank. This is Dazn. But anyway, it was just a reference to saying that Deontay Wilder is his own man, according to these guys. So clearly Deontay Wilder got some guys in his ears telling him what to do. I'm not a fan of that, guys. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like Deontay Wilder, it was only 3 fights. He could have at least gave us those 3 fights, man. He could have at least went over to the zone. He's not signing a lifetime contract. Went over to the zone, fight those 3 fights, man. Give the fans what we want. We already know we're getting a Brazil fight. I've never seen a fighter we have to beg to go over to another network to make lifetime changing money he's never made in his entire career. There's a possibility he can make that before he retires, but he's gonna make that in 3 fights. 3 fights. Maybe these guys at Showtime have a plan for Deontay Wilder to make a lot of money. But until I see it, I feel like this is one of the worst deals I've ever seen. One of the biggest duck I've ever seen in boxing. Nah, let me chill. Deontay Wilder ain't ducking Anthony Joshua, but I just don't like the business move he's making right now. I disagree with it. You know Eddie Hearn's gonna say this is a duck. In my opinion, it's borderline. A duck, borderline. I feel like Deontay Wilder feels like it's a loyalty thing. He's not scared to fight Anthony Joshua. But I feel like he feels like it's a loyalty thing. He feels like he'll be stepping on the guys at Showtime feet if he goes over to the zone. I feel like he shouldn't feel that way. It's only 3 fights, guys. It's only 3 fights. It don't make any sense. It's only 3 fights to go over there. It's 120 million plus. I think these guys at Showtime doesn't want Deontay Wilder to eat, man. They don't want this young guy to eat. Well, he's not young, but they don't want Deontay Wilder to eat. In my opinion, they're holding the man back. Steven Espinoza had the nerve to say, this shit is too funny, guys. I'm literally watching this stuff right now while I'm making this video. It is too funny. Deontay Wilder press conference. This is the funniest thing I've ever listened to. It does not make any sense. And Steven Espinoza said, I will not explain any further. Now it's time to listen to the heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder.
Back at the Barclays Center, you know how dear to my heart that this place holds for me. You know, I've been here for so many times. You know, as Brian has said, I'm labeled as the Bronx Obama, but here in Brooklyn they call me the Bronx Obama. And you know, it brings some connection here. You know, I had some of my most memorable knockouts, my most memorable times here, right here in this arena. And I'm looking forward to being here again. My mandatory. You know, it's always a great opportunity. It's always a great thing to get the mandatories out of the way, because I consider the mandatories like flies. They always buzzing in your ear, especially when you're trying to do something for the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division has been so lit and it's been so exciting, you know, that it's the times where we need to see one champion, one face, one name. But with that being said, it comes a mighty task to getting that complete. You know, you need some cooperation to make that happen. And one thing about me, I want to fight the best. I've been trying to prove to the world what I've been saying. You know, this ain't being arrogant. This is not being cocky. This is what I believe in my heart. This is what I believe in my heart. And nobody can take that away from me. I feel that way. I believe that. And until somebody proves that wrong, then I must continue to believe that. So here we are again, another man, the next man in line. About this way since the Bermain fight. But this is even more intensified than the Bermain fight. I don't mean nothing but, man, I love this sport. But this is the only sport where payback is a motherfucker. And pain is the name of the game in this sport. And we all know who does that the best. It's me. And it's me what I get paid to do it. I'm not gonna speak negativity up on nothing. I'm just gonna show. Because the way I'm feeling right now, the fight can be this week, I'm ready. I'm always ready. As a champ, you must stay ready because you have contenders, you have mandatory, you have guys that's ready. I don't know how he's been prepared. I don't know what his mindset is. I hope he's in a great place. I hope he's trained, you know, his damn hardest. I'm glad he got Virgil on his side. Maybe he can show him a little, maybe that's impossible to do. Every man I face, they land on the canvas. And I'm gonna continue to do that. Because I have the special remedy, the sauce, to do that. So no man that's gonna get in the ring and gonna be able to defeat me after a while. I bring the excitement in the heavyweight division. I hold all the keys in the heavyweight division. I am the man in the heavyweight division. And I say this with all due respect. I say this very proudly. I say this with I'm the puzzle pieces. I hold all the keys here. I bring the excitement. Ain't no other fighter doing what I'm doing. Knocking guys out. That's what you pay your money for. You know, it's good to see 12-round fights with skill and some will, but nobody really want to sit in their seat for 12 rounds. You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before. And if you're trying to see that, then you better bring some glasses if you don't like guts and blood spilled all over the place, because I'm trying to make it I can't wait. This is the moment, this is the time, and this is the right fight for me. Of course, he's a mandatory, and you know, we've seen many of things, and like I said, everybody want what they want. People want to see the big fight. And I don't have to say what's the big fight is. Everybody want to see it. We understand that. But there's certain things that we have to do. He's a mandatory. I can't go around that. He got the opportunity, and here it is. So we can only take one fight. We'll do with the sport of boxing. I'm looking forward to it all. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Dazn Squad!
Well, let's hear from these guys about this fight. Champ, let's start with you. Had a number of networks after you, but it's Dominic Brazil. Why?
Well, like I said before, I got a great relationship with the Barclays Center. I've been here so many times, you know. I mean, you know you're the man. You know you're the man when you got your face painted on the back. You know what I mean? And when seeing that, you know, that just let me know that I'm here. I'm much so welcome. The people love me. Like I said, I go they're here when I'm here. They call me the Bronx Obama, and I accept it. You know, the love here, the energy here is amazing, and you know that's one of the reasons why. You know, I've had a long relationship with Showtime as well too. I consider these guys as family to me. You know, we came a long way. I've came a long way in the network. You know, as they display my talent. I've helped the network rise with my knockouts. People love knockouts in boxing, and they know most likely when they come to see a Deontay Wilder fight, that's what they're gonna get. So I didn't feel like this fight was a pay-per-view fight. Them the special fight. Them the ones that you gotta see. Like them the ones like you'll miss your rent money to see the fight. I'd rather pay, you know what I'm saying? And I don't feel that this fight is that type of situation. And I don't want people to pay more than what they have to pay. I'm the people's champion. I'm not trying to take more than what's due to me. I'm not trying to gain an extra dollar by doing something that I love to do. I want to be fair to the people.
All right, guys. You listen to Deontay Wilder. I listened to the point where I'm just waiting for him. Even when Brian Custer asked him about a lot of networks being after him, the guy's just talking about irrelevant stuff. I'm not saying it's irrelevant, but I'm just saying he's not really answering the public what we want to hear. He's just talking about, they call me the Bronx Bomber, not the Bronze Bomber. What are you talking about?
Them the special fight. Them the ones that you gotta see. Like them the ones like you'll miss your rent money to see the fight. I'd rather pay, you know what I'm saying? And I don't feel that this fight is that type of situation. And I don't want people to pay more than what they have to pay. I'm the people's champion. I'm not trying to take more than what's due to me. I'm not trying to gain an extra dollar by doing something that I love to do. I want to be fair to the people.
Why are you not going to Dazn to fight that 3-fight deal? That wasn't a pay-per-view fight. The people want to know why you're not going to Dazn to fight that 3 fight. You're not leaving Showtime. It's just 3 fights. Deontay Wilder still has unanswered questions. But I watched the press conference. I'm not satisfied. I'm not happy. Deontay Wilder is making a choice for himself. Deontay Wilder is making a choice for himself, according to Steven Espinoza. Is a choice that I personally don't agree with. But, I mean, this is boxing. I mean, we can't always get what we want, right? But I'm still going to support the heavyweight champion of the world. And eventually, somehow, hopefully that fight does get made. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. But yeah, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe.